Hi, and welcome to Best in Tesla. So, it happened. What all the naysayers said would never happen, just happened. Tesla's Model Y just beat all expectation in 2023 in Europe and outperformed all the big automakers in the world, did something not even Toyota has ever been able to do here. So I thought it was something we needed to celebrate. So I just wanted to jump on and quickly make a little Best in Tesla Bite news update here about the tale of triumph and disbelief, where the underdog rise from obscurity to claim the title of best-selling car in Europe. This is a remarkable story of the rise of the Tesla Model Y in Europe. So let's check it all out and let's dive right in. So, back in March 2019, when Tesla unveiled the Model Y, skeptics dismissed it as nothing more than a slightly larger version of the Model 3. Many scoffed at the idea, believing it to be mere vaporware that would never see the light of day. One such doubter was automotive legend Bob Lutz, who couldn't fathom why anyone would want to buy such a vehicle because it was so ugly, thinking it would only cannibalize the sales of its sibling, the Model 3.
The Model Y, I think it's terminally ugly. I don't know who's going to buy that. It's another one of these humpback things like the Model X. It's neither a sport utility nor a sedan, and to the extent it sells, I don't think it's going to break into a new segment. I think the sales will be largely substitutional to the Model 3.
Even Elon Musk's audacious claim that the Model Y would become the best-selling car in the world was met with laughter. Critics thought it was nothing more than empty promises. But as the saying goes, the one who laughs last laughs hardest. Those who doubted, like Mark Spiegel, couldn't have been more wrong.
This is sort of the vaporware Tesla Model Y that we will probably never see.
Yeah, the Model Y that was once dismissed as mere mirage has defied all expectation and surpassed every other car to claim the throne of the best-selling car in Europe. The reality has proven to be the polar opposite of what the naysayers predicted. And it is now pretty much official. The Model Y did become Europe's best-selling car. Not EV, because that race was not even close, but the best-selling car overall in Europe, breaking all kinds of records. And even though the Model Y has been out in the US since March 2020, we did not get the Model Y here in Europe before September 2021. So this remarkable achievement Tesla's Model Y has done, becoming the best-selling car model of any kind, was done already in its second full year of sales. So in about 2 years, it went from zero to hero.
Zero to hero, no time flat. Zero to hero, just like that.
We are still missing 3% of the numbers, but the Model Y is so far ahead that it is pretty much official. The Tesla Model Y did become the best-selling car in Europe, a place where many analysts said Tesla was not going to make it because of the German automakers and all the competition that was in Europe for EVs. But the polar opposite happened. The Model Y took Europe by storm and became the first electric car to finish the year off as number one. The first mid-sized car to finish the year off as number one. The first premium car to finish the year off as number one. And the first non-European car in the modern era to finish the year off as number one. So we really need to let this one sink in. So what Tesla has pulled off in 2023 in Europe, Toyota has never been able to do, Ford has never been able to do, GM has never been able to do, Honda, Hyundai, Mazda, Kia, no other non-European brand has ever been able to do this, even though they sell car for half the price or even more here in Europe than the Tesla Model Y. This is just so impressive, and I really don't think Tesla gets enough credit for this achievement in the mainstream media. But Tesla is not going to back down or slow down in 2024, even though someone like Volkswagen has slowed down and cut back on EV production. Tesla is not stopping their aggressive approach with price. The Tesla Model Y is now more available in Denmark, Germany, and many other places here in Europe. But as Tesla wrote in the press release here in Denmark, in pursuit of our goal of accelerating the world's transition to sustainable energy, a key focus for us in 2024 is to ensure that Tesla becomes more accessible to more people. We aim to achieve this by leveraging original engineering and manufacturing processes, making our approach more time and cost effective. By passing these efficiencies on to our customers, we are able to make the best product even more affordable. Our Model Y is now available for 345,000 Danish crowns, so about $50,000. If I remember correctly on the different models and so on, that is an average of about 7% price reduction on the price of the best-selling car in Europe in 2023, making it even harder for the ICE cars here in 2024 and all of the other EV competition. But Tesla should have seen like 8% COGS reduction over the last year of building the Model Y. So as promised, they are just basically passing that savings on to their customers. As long as the interest rates are this high, Tesla will keep their prices of the car this low. And now the Model Y starts as basically the same price as the ID.5, or the long-range Model Y is cheaper than the equivalent ID.5. And Volkswagen has nothing that can match the performance Model Y. So this move could make it even harder for Volkswagen in 2024 than it already is, and are making the Model Y the obvious choice, even though it was already the obvious choice, as the sales numbers show us in 2023. So it seems like Tesla wants to continue to push hard to grow in 2024 as well, making the best-selling car even cheaper. And Tesla did become the best-selling EV brand in Europe as well, actually growing in 2023 in the BEV market share from 2022, up from 14.6% to 17.6% so far. This should not be possible with all the competition that has come into this space in 2023, but a real testimony to Tesla's pace of growth here in Europe, thanks to the Berlin factory that will be able to produce a lot more cars in 2024 than it did in 2023. That already was a record year for Tesla in so many ways. So while the legacy automakers are taking the foot off the accelerator when it comes to EVs, Tesla is pushing it down even more. So 2024 should be yet another year for the history books.
The second shout out is
Here we go.
to the Model Y team at Tesla. I have been a diehard Model X user from the beginning, right? I think I had
Here we go.
number 13. So I've had 3 or 4 of these things. And I was like, wait a minute, maybe this Y is really all it's cracked up to be. And I'm a bit of a curmudgeon and I have high expectations, but I just want to say that car kicks absolute ass. It is
perfect.
It is incredible. That Model Y is going to be the best-selling car.
Yeah.
It's going to be the best-selling car in America. If you get the base level, it's actually cheaper than the average car in America now with incentives.
Yeah.
It's so good. So huge shout out to
300 miles range, which is great.
Huge shout out to the Model Y team at Tesla. Incredible. You guys nailed it.
Yeah.
It's
my daily
incredible product.
And
I love it.
I don't want to diminish the X.
I don't want to diminish the X either, but the Y is
so snappy.
Incredible.
It literally is the best car ever made.
It is the best, yeah.
It's a great car. It's a great car.